We're here at Sebring. I'm Dan Johnson. I'm talking with Roger Dubert, the class act of flying these airplanes like nobody else's business. How many hours in Zenith for you now?
Oh, it's probably creeping up to 5,000.
5,000 hours. So he's pretty good at it, you might imagine, and I'm attesting to that with my own experience. You just started, we're standing in front of the Cruzer, your newest and latest version, the derivation from the 701 750 series. Give us just a 2-minute thing, or even shorter than that, about what the differences are of the airplane. Everybody knows it looks something like this, but it's not this, and now to this one.
It's very similar to the 750 STOL aircraft, so we have adapted a lot of things from the 750 STOL to our new 750 Cruzer. But the biggest difference in between the two airplanes is it's going to cruise about 20 miles an hour faster.
20 miles.
And the build time is going to be cut about in half because it is matched hull completely to the correct size. So you're going to actually just start clinking the parts together and riveting them.
That's quite a reduction in time.
Exactly.
What does that translate to if you've got it? I know builders are all different, so it's hard to make a general statement. But what is the typical you'd tell someone?
If I'm telling them hours, probably 400 to 500 hours to build the airframe. Typically, what I like to tell guys is it's about, if they're retired, it's about 6 months to build the airplane complete. If they're not retired,
that's sticking at it pretty steadily then.
Exactly.
Okay.
If they're not retired, have a day job, about a year project.
Okay, well, still not too bad. Down a lot. Now, in this airplane, you've got the UL power engine. And you've been working with these fellows now, Robert Helm and his U.S. organization for this. How are you feeling about the engine these days?
Well, we started out in the 650 using the UL power engine.
Oh, you did that first in the 650, okay.
Exactly. And we've been using it for about 4 years. Excellent results, customer service, reliability, it's all worked out.
And the customers are liking it too when they do that installation.
Yes, and now we have a complete firewall forward package for the 650, the 750 STOL, and now the 750 Cruzer.
Beautiful. Well, your very latest news is you're starting to. We looked at this Sun and Fun last year. I think was its debut, was it not? So that's 8 months ago or whatever it is. Now you're delivering kits, I understand.
Well, we've started delivering the complete tail section back in end of October. So we're delivering the complete tail kits. The fuselage kits on the Cruzer is going to go out in the next week or so, and probably the rest of the kit on about 4 weeks.
Okay, so well before Sun and Fun, you're in full kit delivery. Sun and Fun just being a couple months away here. You're in full kit delivery of the Cruzer.
That is exactly right.
How have the customers been responding to it, Roger?
They say it's too easy.
Too easy?
Too easy to build. They've built the complete tail section and no problems at all.
You could drill a couple of those holes wrong and make them work a little harder, I guess. But matched hole construction, for those that don't know what it is tell me.
The matched hole, what I mean by matched hole is your underneath construction, or your parts underneath, like the wing ribs are already drilled, and then your wing skins are already pre-drilled. So you're just going to attach those two parts together and start riveting.
Now this is a pilot hole kind
of
drill.
No, they're the correct size.
Right. Oh, right. That was your reference earlier. So you're ready to start clecoing right away, and that's the time saver versus the matched hole where it's just a pilot hole.
Exactly, because you might have to step it up 2 or 3 sizes from a pilot hole.
I got it. Okay, now that's a real valuable thing here. So matched hole construction, you've had it all along on the 750, but there you had to do a pilot hole, then you had to enlarge the pilot hole a little bit, so it was undersized for what the need was. Not true with this one. Tell me the difference.
The difference is we're going to the correct size on this, on the 750 Cruzer, meaning the underneath structural parts are already pre-drilled to the correct size, and then the skins are pre-drilled, so you're just going to start clinking those two parts together and then riveting.
Now, if I would infer from that, I would think, well, you did it the other way before to allow for less precision in your manufacturing. Now you've got it down that tight that you can do the right size. Is that a correct assessment?
Exactly. It takes a lot of manufacturing to get it to the correct size. Not the whole
that's
size.
That's a very precise thing you're talking about.
Exactly. And when you're bending all these different parts, if it's bent off just a little bit, it makes a difference. But now we have it down.
So that's a very cool project. So full kits, tail kits today. Full kits within less than 2 months. You'll have the whole kit available, and the engines are available now, so a guy could be done by the end of 2014 easily.
Oh, definitely.
And we always tell people that on these videos, they stay up on the web for a long time, so prices, please go back and check with the factory, but get us in the rough ballpark of what a Cruzer will go for these days.
A complete kit, you're looking right at $22,000.
Okay, this is airframe.
Airframe kit, yes. Complete, ready to fly. Engine, avionics. You're probably between 50 and 60 with UL Power or Rotax, your company.
I love asking the question, Roger, because people go, these airplanes have gotten too expensive. Yeah, we got some really slick choices that are all factory made out of carbon fiber, and they got every bell and whistle you can imagine. Some of those are more expensive, and for some people that's still right. But if you've got less to work with and you feel like you can do the job, that's pretty reasonable, $50,000, $60,000, and then paint instruments, right?
Well,
So
that would be included.
is that right? Well, that's a remarkably good value then. So keep up the great work. Tell us how we find even more stuff on the website, Roger.
Go to zenithair.com and you'll find Zenith Air, all the questions you need.
And you got a great website. I've been all over it. There's a lot of stuff there. I've got more on all the Zenith line as well. Got to fly. Haven't flown the Cruzer yet, so we're going to get up in the Cruzer with you. But all the rest you can find on buydanjohnson.com or bydanjohnson.com. Thanks for joining us here at Zebra.